Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, men and women as well, because of course, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said, let me start again. Ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages, races, places, and tribes. Welcome once again to Bbnaija School right here live on OSG Media. I'm your boy Josh and I'm riding solo. And first off, Streeze are out on the streets to be accompanied by the Flourish duo to, make more memories outside the Bbnaija house. Welcome once again to Bbnaija School live right here on OSG Media. This is the program where we give you all the hits, all the news, all the gossip, all the bad news, all the Ruthee, all the Sengemenge. We display it live for you, give you all the updates of all things Bbnaija School right here live on OSG Media. My name is Josh. Like I said earlier on, I'm riding solo, and we're going to be talking about all that has been happening this week in Bbnaija House, Season 9 House. This is the No Lose Guard edition of Big Brother Naija. And if you have been losing your guard, there has been a lot at stake right here. 3 custodian challenges done and dusted. It has been announced. There will be no more custodian challenge in this season of Bbnaija. Not just that, but also the heads of house will now have the privilege that they used to always have in the Big Brother Naija house, meaning that the head of house challenge will no longer be by voting. It will no longer be political elections, ballots, I want to be the heads of house, so I want to be, the privileges of staying in the heads of house lounge still remains, but now it's going to be like how it has been in previous seasons. The heads of house will have their power and will have their immunity as well. So it's going to be keenly contested heads of house challenge tomorrow on Monday in the Big Brother Naija Season 9 house. I cannot wait. Like the excitement, the drama, the bands, and of course, first off, let's start with who won and who lost in this past week of Bbnaija Season 9. Personally, and I think from what we've seen already, the winners of this week in Bbnaija Season 9 were, of course, the twins Wanni x Handi and Nelly and Anita. In fact, I would probably even say Nelita were the number one winners because Nelly and Anita won the heads of house challenge, or rather the ballots for the heads of house, and then they also won the immunity challenge. So they were back-to-back winners on the Big Brother Naija house. And so as heads of house, unlike what we saw in the previous weeks, by the way, twins are the first heads of house in this season's Bbnaija. They were up for possible eviction, but they're still in the house, fortunately for them. Then Dindine made a bad record. They broke a bad record when as heads of house, they were evicted last live eviction show. If you didn't get their interview, the live interview that they had with OSG Media, you can after this live stream, you can also go and rewatch that and check how they took being evicted as the first female heads of house, and of course, as well as the first heads of house generally. You can also get their own 2 cents on what they thought went wrong or right for them in Bbnaija house. But yeah, back to this week. Like I was saying, the first heads of house to be evicted, perhaps in the history of the whole show. And because of what Bbnaija has said, it means that perhaps until next year's edition of the show, they might be the only heads of house. They might even hold that record solo for the rest of the show. No one knows how things are going to pan out. But from this coming week, the heads of house will no longer be up for possible eviction, and there will also no longer be any custodian challenge. So there will be the fate of the house will no longer rest on the shoulders or in the palms or even in the minds of the custodians and even their fellow housemates, because the power belongs to the people. Power to the people. The power belongs to we. The power belongs to all of us watching from all around the world. So go out there, vote for your housemate. Do not lose guard, though. Do not lose guard for your faith. The number to call if you want to be part of the show is going to be displayed on your screen. And of course, we will be taking your comments, your own opinions in the comment sections. Ask your questions, drop down and tell us what you think about this eviction show. I think we already have a caller, so let's probably take this one. Hello, caller. Okay, so we love that. Don't forget, the number to call is written on your screen, and if you want to, be a part of this program, if you also want to give your own 2 cents, your own opinions on things that are happening, you can also drop your opinions, drop your 2 cents in the comment section. We'll definitely take it up and give it out to you. And if you also want to be a participant on this show, also slide into our DM and tell us that you want to be a participant, you want to be a guest, you want to be featured on the Bbnaija Super Live on OloriSuperGal. And most importantly, because we need money, if you want to advertise your product on OloriSuperGal, slide into our DM, shoot your shot. We'll definitely catch your shot and respond to you and get talking. So slide into our DM, send us a mail. We will definitely get talking to you. Follow us on all social media platforms as well, and share this live link to all your friends, everyone you know, and be a part of the Bbnaija school. So like I was saying, the winners and losers of this week's season in Bbnaija house. The winners, we had Nelita and Wanni x Handi. Nelita, like I said, won the heads of house and the immunity challenge, so they were off the relegation zone, off any battle for them this week. While the twins, Wanni x Handi, they had the world, the whole show in the palm of their hands. Starting from the last week's eviction show. The moment the show finished, they went on a tirade. Ruthee, the trolling started, the banter started, the basketball started. And that basketball was a resounding theme all week long. And it ended when Ruthee were evicted. And like I said at the start of the show, Streeze, that's to be forward, and when you're fresh, are out on the streets. And Ruthee, Floruish, I beg your pardon, DJ Flo and Ruthee are also evicted as well. So the first double eviction week happened this week 3 in Bbnaija house. So Wanni x Handi had the last laugh in the house. There were lots of unprintable names that were said that we can't mention, of course, right here on YouTube. Lots of unprintable names, lots of insults, lots of shading, lots of slut shaming, lots of banter, lots of basketballs, lots of drama, and that is what is being served on the Bbnaija house. So it was a very successful week for Nelita, even though the week started with their boys, the aces, and Suge and Toffa. It started with them, having issues with not being selected in the HOH lounge, and they were all carrying gloomy faces, and the housemates, especially TJ and Ben. TJ is in big trouble, but we'll get to that later. Especially TJ and Ben, we are trolling them, making fun of them. That look at your babes, not even pick you guys to stay in the house, in the HOH lounge. They pick checkers, that's Chizoba and Onyeka. It was getting all frustrated. It seems like pent up frustration, pent up angst for the Aces boys. But over time, everything turned out smooth. Anita also celebrated her birthday, so belated happy birthday to you, Anita. Wishing you all the fruitful desires of your heart and all your heart's wishes for on this your next 365 days around the sun in this God's green planet of Earth, which we humans live in. Those of humans now go to Mars and to NASA and to space and come back frequently. So it started out bittersweet for Nelita, but then it turned out good. They mended fences with their ships in the house, and it seems like we now have an official ship, Nelita Aces. We have Nelita Aces ship in the house, the ship of the duos, the two pairs of Nelita and Aces, so Toffa and Suge with Anita and Nelly. So it pound out well for them at the end of the week. Although a sad one happened for Nelita, because all the housemates said that they really enjoyed their spell as heads of house, but the only blemish was that they did not win their wager tax, and that was the only blemish for them this week in the Bbnaija house as heads of house. But regardless of that, it was a lovely week for them. True deserved winners this week, Nelita and Wanni x Handi. We could probably even add Shatoria as well because Victoria seemed to fully come out of her shell, mingled, might have entered and left some ships. Sean, Baba Eviction, him and his twins, always with them. It's like one big happy family. Didn't really get into much fracas, and they also tried. And like our guest last Sunday said, she wanted Victoria to come out of her shell and probably win the task, which he did this week. So kudos to Victoria. Kudos to, I probably would say maybe she's Oracle as well because 95% of our predictions on this Bbnaija season have come to fruition. So maybe we could use them as tete. We could use them as tete. So anything you want, any prediction you want of Bbnaija, tell me. I will ask our distinguished guest of last Sunday's edition of Bbnaija Scoop so she will reveal the secrets to us. They will now use it and chop moolah, chop plenty money. So, Nelita, Shatoria, Wanni x Handi. To me, last week they were on top of their game. They brought their A game, they were on fire, and they won. Losers last week in the Big Brother Naija house. To me, I would have placed Ruthee, probably even the Flourish duo as winners if unfortunately they didn't leave the house. But if they left, I would have placed them as winners because DJ Fuller has been the one seemingly carrying their pair in the house, being a peace-loving person, always being around, friend with everyone, peacemaker. Ruthee has been like silent, to herself, calm, and the rest. But then this week, she was the content. She was the driving force behind most of the last buzz in the house. She was everywhere. She was giving it to us back to back to back to back to back. So, unfortunately, they were kicked out of the show. They were evicted from the show, and we are not going to see the fallout of that. Even though we saw, push, 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 you're gonna watch us from home, and we saw that. But regardless, Ruthee, minus the fact that she was evicted, I said she had a great week because she really was the talk of the show. She was the talk of social media. She was the talk of the streets that they're kind of going back to. But she was the talk of town. She was the talk of everywhere. And she really gave a good showing for herself, a good impression of herself. Even though, personally, I would not agree with some of the unprintable names that she or the opposing pair of the divide won. But who won the fight last night? Well, we'll definitely talk about that later on Bbnaija Scoop Bracket live on OSG Media. We will be back right after the show. Welcome back to Bbnaija Scoop right here live on OSG Media. I'm your boy Josh. And like I said, when I started the show, I'm riding solo. So get ready for a solo bass boost between me and you, the viewer, the audience, the watcher out there on social media. Please don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms, share our live links to all your contact lists. And like I said, if you want to be a part of the conversation, you can also call the number that is showing on your screen. Then do not also forget to drop your opinion, drop your 2 cents, drop your questions in the comment section. We'll definitely take your questions, we'll definitely react to them. And finally, of course, because we need some money. If you want to participate, if you want to advertise your product on OSG Media, do not forget to send us a DM. Send us a DM on our social media platforms. Also, send us a mail. The mail address will be shown on your screens. So, no lose guard episode edition of Brother Naija. For more things have been cooking, kings have been stewing, and lots of people in the house have not been demure. Lots of people have not been calm and collected. People have been coming with the fire, both in the battles and in the relationships. We saw lots of, lovey, dovey, soft touch, hard touch, maybe, in the Big Brother Naija house this week. Zinwe, of course. Finally, for this week, there was no fight between Zinwe. Maybe just some small of us quarrel, but there was no major, back blows and the rest. Lots of steamy moments in Big Naija house. Ships, some ships seem to have been confirmed with a stamp of approval, postal stamp on ships. We had new ships like Suj and Nelly, Tofa and Anita. Seems like these two are like full-blown ships right now. Suj, Nelly had their own share of intimate moments over the week, especially after the Saturday party. Zinwe had their own intimate moments over the week as well. Sean and Wanni, of course, are an item. Even though there seems to be some, small talk, small rumors, small gossip that Handi could even be part of that ship as well. Who knows? Maybe not. But it seems like there's something cooking in that direction, in that dynamic. So there was something teased in that direction. Then the one guys, the one that we cannot skip on, but we are going to talk about it after this call. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello, good day. Welcome to the Bbnaija Scoop right here live on OSG Media. Hello? Yeah, welcome. We mm, Oh, you like violence. Peace is never an option. We must be violent. So there's no PPG because he knows that a lot of Nigerians want violence. Don't you think? Okay. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay. Did you watch the show? Did you watch the show? Ruthee has been evicted already. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Right here on the video. Okay, we thank your girlfriend. Maybe next time, is she there with you?
It's better you wait for my own phone stream.
Okay, so maybe when she comes around, maybe you can call again so that we could speak to her. Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Such a supportive boyfriend. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So yeah, you can, like I said, you can be a part of the show. You can drop your own opinions, your own 2 cents on what's happening in the Bbnaija house. Drop it in the comment section on social media, and you can also be here, get your voices heard right here live on the Bbnaija School. Call the phone number that is written on your screen, and of course, please don't endeavor to share this link. Don't forget to share this link. Endeavor to share this link to your friends, your family, and everyone you do know out there. This is the Bbnaija School right here on OSG Media, and like I was talking before I got the call, relationships in the house, ships in the house. Lots of ships have now been confirmed. Some have been denied. We've been seeing Ben and Chizoba moving together, being together, and stuff, exchanging some little smooshies, some cuddles. Even Chizoba jokingly said, Biggie, Ben is my husband, though, that type of thing. But then it reached Ben's turn and he said, I'm not really in any shit. And then his guy, TJ, came out and said something to him that wasn't, given. But we would we'll continue on that. Hello, caller. I think we have a caller. Hello, caller. Hello. Yeah, welcome. Welcome to the Bbnaija School right here on OSG Media. I'm doing good. Please, what's the name and where are you calling us from? Oh wow, that's nice. That's lovely. That's lovely. So talk to us. How do you see this eviction show today? Like, how was it for you? The first double eviction of the season. No lose guard. Okay. Okay. And why now? The game was going. Oh. Okay. Mm. 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 Still talking about the man. So talking about the man and his babe. Yeah, okay. Talking about the man and his babe. Remember earlier on this season, Ruthee was talking to her partner, T Flo, and saying, hey, Mayor, I'm just using him, using to catch cruise while the wait time, hold body, all those stuff. Now that they're outside the house, how do you think that dynamic will be? Okay. I don't know. It might work. Okay. I'm leaning more on the work. Okay. I'm leaning more because sometimes it's realistic. As realistic as they can get. Okay. Now that they're outside the house. Okay. Now that they're outside the house, like that's the thing of it work. Okay, I understand that kind of thing. Okay. That's good. Okay. Okay. So back to the house. We saw first off Wanni and Handi do the old watch us from home, and then we got back into the house and TJ started apologizing for calling some sets of people, an Igbo team, tribalistic statement. How do you think that would emanate in the house for all the people who are still remaining in the house, especially the same Igbo dynamic towards TJ and Ben? No, I feel like this is very bad to me and there. Okay. Like this is very bad to me and there because they have a problem with TJ, not there. Now, if I can remember that conversation, TJ was thinking Ben was good. Yes. And Ben did not in that conversation. Yes. So Ben is smart. Ben's smart. And TJ said it's a move. Ben gets quiet throughout that conversation. Now, he apologizes for the damage is done. Okay. Like, this is what happens when you think you're smarter than every other person. Okay. You make mistakes. And you don't say you don't miss. And you want to apologize for that is tomorrow. Mind you, let's just wait. A lot of people in that house are people. Okay. So, we have the medical there. Okay, yeah. And by the way, we have checkers, we have search for cases. Yes. We have already 7. Yeah. And how many people remain in the house? Chinwe is there too. Yeah, 8. Yeah. 8. Yeah. So Victoria too. The house Victoria too. Yeah, Victoria too. 9. Yeah. Sean. I think no, Sean is not. Sean is not. Yeah. So, I don't understand what we are taking when you talk because Yoruba is the minority in the house because they have Calabar, they have people, or they do this, Okay, he apologized and the wrong people off the wrong way.
Sorry about the network. Yeah.
Okay, okay. You are saying?
You know, I'm not going to wrong me off the wrong way. Things are going to off the wrong way. I'm not going to me off the wrong way. It's not wrong with them off the wrong way. Because like me, the new one, it's not me off the wrong way. Imagine the house is, here it is.
Yeah.
And it's not a nice thing to get. It's not a nice thing to get.
Okay, quickly, Chiamaka, before I let you go.
Yeah.
Okay. So, looking at this new week in the Bbnaija house, what are your expectations? Who do you think will win heads of house challenge? Do you think they will win their wager? The Basbos, and who perhaps do you think might be evicted come next Sunday?
Okay, no, I don't know what I'm saying. Let's put it this way. The radicals have spent 3 weeks in the house.
Okay.
They had dances to unless they step on people's toes this week.
Okay.
But then again, since they have scrapped off, unless they step on people's toes, I feel like they might get the list nomination.
Okay.
Because I think we are back to normal nomination.
Yeah, we are.
We're waiting on Wanni X. And we're waiting on Wanni X and D on Saturday and these cases.
Okay.
Because we talked about it earlier this week.
Okay.
So it is already in that book, and we have children, but that's only anything that is up.
Okay.
We have that might possibly nominating business council.
Okay.
Or but the spirit is leading it, I don't know that. Then we have the Republic House with the possibility of nominating Wanni X and D.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have checkers. Now, checkers in 2020, Onyeka has made it, to make sure that he has talked to everybody in the house.
Okay.
So I feel like the people that she had least communication with has to be okay.
Okay.
So they might go for people that have least communication with okay. No, okay. That's a couple of persons. Okay, maybe they are expecting fair. So they don't also bring something. They want something, or they put you on things, or I feel like they're small. So I need to get you out of this house.
Okay.
So, okay, it might end up. So later it is option there.
Okay.
Then the same with Shatoria, there is much there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
John, I don't like him. Yeah, I don't like him.
Are you sure?
As a strategist, I have to be the
Okay.
I don't like him as a housemate.
Okay.
Because he's someone that I have to appreciate his social skills. His social skills are out of this world. Sean tells you what he knows to want to hear. He looks at you, he's literally everywhere in every section about to give you or let go, give you what you want to hear. He makes you ego, making you like jump your guard around you. So, yes, I'm sure he's a smart one. So it's Sean is certainly put something in there that he feels that they are entrenched in.
Okay.
Wait, like,
Okay. So, Chiamaka, it has been lovely talking to you right here on Bbnaija School. Okay, do have a lovely one and keep on following OSG Media. An enthusiastic caller right here on OSG Media on Bbnaija Scoop. Like I said, if you want to be a part of the show, do not hesitate to drop your 2 cents, drop your opinions in the comment section. And if you want to be a part of the show, if you want to hear your voice right here live on the OSG, or right here on Bbnaija Scoop live on OSG Media, do not forget to also call the number on the screen. And if you want to put your product on OSG Media, if you want to advertise with us on OSG Media, send us a DM on all our social media platforms. And of course, send us an email on the mail address showing on your screen. And definitely get back to you, and we do business right here on OSG Media. This is the Bbnaija Scoop. My name is Josh. We will be right back to give you more of the happenings in Bbnaija House. On the flip side, don't move on, also stay with us. Live on OSG Media, this is the Bbnaija Scoop, the program where we give you the recap, the updates, the exclusive gist, all the drama, all the serene, all the senge in the Big Brother Naija house. We're going to be telling you all that's happened this past week. I'm Josh, I'm your host, and right here we are still talking about the relationships, the ships, the lovey-dovey, and every sweet things that are playing in the house. And all the bush. And Ruthee, and go and watch me from home, you unpredictable names. You and your husband, unpredictable names. You twins, I know you twins, unpredictable names, because there were lots of things that were said that if you catch me off camera, I can repeat it to you. Not a camera, I bet. YouTube, enjoy. I don't want your wahala. But they were said on the Bbnaija show. And on Bbnaija Scoop, I'm going to give you the scoop of what happened, the fallout of what happened. And like you heard our last two callers, Tunde from Kenya, he has been not really watching, but his girlfriend has roped him in. So a sheep outside the house has been confirmed. You see, they're talking about sheep, and there's another sheep outside the house. And then Chiamaka defied her mother's orders to be on this call. I mean, if you are not on OSG Media, if you're not with us right here on OSG Media, if you're not watching us, if you're not following us, if you're not engaging with us, you don't know it, you're losing guard. You didn't lose your guard. So don't lose guard. Don't lose your guard like our housemates aren't losing their guard, and stay on OSG Media. Because from 28, not just 20, from 14 duos, now they are 10 duos. And then they will soon reduce till we get a winner. So, what are you waiting for? Be part of the OSG Media Army. Be part of the OSG Media movement. Be part of the Bbnaija right here live on OSG Media. Do not forget to follow us on all social media platforms. We are on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we are on LinkedIn, on TikTok, and YouTube right here on OSG, on OloriSuperGal TV. And of course, we have a WhatsApp channel where we talk about updates, all the latest hits, all the latest bits, all the news you can use. So, like I was saying before I went on this short break to recharge your batteries and have a sip of this drink that I'm drinking. Like I said, we were talking about what's happening on the Bbnaija show, season 9 of Bbnaija. No that any show. There have been lots of drama, there have been lots of fighting, infighting. The wager came like a lot of wager. And then tears were welling up everywhere. Nelly was really crying and she pointed the accusing finger towards Chinwe. Before that, Chinwe was even looking for her missing jewelry. Jewelry box was found on Nelly's box from here. Who stole my jewelry? Who stole my gold? Who stole back and forth accusations of thief, calling someone Ole, Romeo, Shibarawo, everything, unprintable names, unprintable languages. Accusing fingers are pointed at everyone's direction. Nelly came and said, "Oh, I didn't know. I just kept it in my side. Not like I took it, but I asked the people around me this and that and that." Ruthee. That is now looking paying with that Ruthee the most because she caused a lot of fires in the house. She stirred up. Like she was one of the main figureheads and talking points in the Bbnaija house. And everywhere was stealing, everyone was killing, everyone was hot because of what Ruthee did in the Bbnaija house this past week. She confronted Chinwe. Chinwe, I heard they were talking about your good. I heard they were gossiping about you. I heard they were calling me this, they were calling me that. I was even there. I didn't even mention anything when she was there. She didn't even mention that it's Chinwe's on. She was even part of those, adding fuel to the fire. Maybe Onyeka now has someone to compete in that department because it seems like Ruthee came, added fuel to the fire, and even became fire. Yeah, well, it's course. Ruthee is adding fuel to the fire of making it furnace. Anyway, from there on, the issue of gold set. So they now moved on to the issue of Wanni x Handi versus Ruthee. It started on Sunday. This was the boiling point of all time. It started on Sunday after the eviction that saw the house, the first set of house, to the house in which of the show. From there, the backbone was left, right, and center. Every small little picket. And funny enough, Wanni x Handi were like, during the week that if there were some people to be up for eviction, maybe they would evict them, they would probably put the agents to be evicted with the Zinwe. They were, just divided between Zinwe and AC, maybe one of them. Because it was like, what happened on Sunday stays on Sunday. Then they now decided to find another job. Those ladies could be, twins could be mischievous when they want to be mischievous. It's fun when you're watching them from a different point of view. But if you are the object of their attack, object of their provocation, this will not be funny. It will be annoying and very pity. So, what we saw, these twins now decided to have a dramatic turn. They now went and started, they have been playing lots of games in the house. I even say, until they sleep because of all the backlash of his apology for what he said about because of the but yeah. Wanni x Handi wanted to, set the box, set up the hornet's nest. They started a game. There are lots of games that we are playing, just off games, truth of all those house games that you played all those games right here now. You might say, I don't want to do this Friday. Don't be like you don't know. So yeah, game was ongoing, playing all those games, having fun, and then your first of Streeze of Evicted um was told to was told to you know drop a normal smoosh on one of the twins at Handi, and it seems I'm a guy man. Let's not lie. Let's not lie. It seemed like Mayor Frost was, more or less contemplating to do it. He has a ship in the house, or he had, because he and his shipmates, his fellow captain of that ship, they don't know that. Anyway, Mayor Frost, if he's a dread, he did that. I will not see much of him. But Mayor Frost was contemplating, because as a guy man, you will know. Besides, he even said it. He said it before. He said it this week as well. That out of the girls in the house, the three girls he liked, that Nelly, Handi, and Ruthee. These are what he said. Even Ruthee got pissed with him saying that. In fact, that day, that what got her annoyed. That in as much as I know that these are the girls, Nelly and Handi, these are the girls that they like before me. You know that me and these girls are having issues. At least if you even lie in their front to make me feel better. So since me and you are captains of a ship, it should make me feel better so that I will not have to look at them after I'm like third option or like the option after when the available is not available. Go for the one that is supposed to be. Don't eat ever and it's all happen to salary. And the mama tell you, say, my son, we go find boy. It's only a good thing that we have. You want to eat a good man, you just manage. You go to family and say, you don't know, family inshallah. You just manage the back. That type of thing. So I'm not comparing them all to food anyway. Apologies if it seems like it. But let me just use the whole even school for admission. You want to apply to Unilag, but then Unilag won't give you admission, but maybe last tech or something give you admission. So it's school, school is school. Go to the school, like, admission, that type of thing. So Ruthie was telling me that still, in as much as I know already because we were friends before we jumped onto a canoe and started sailing on the island. In as much as that happened, please, you should have protected my email, covered my share, that type of thing. Especially because me and these girls are currently not like this. That was the first thing that got me provoked, and she left while the game continued. Then, I didn't have to go, okay, I dare you to kiss. No, one thing I dare you to kiss Handi. And Mayor, as a guy man, why I be one knowing that he already is attracted to her physically. And guy man, now you go like, just is there now. They dare me to kiss this girl. Now it's not serious. It's just a dare. It's not a serious kiss. Piam piam piam. And it, according to him, he said that he jumps on the bed. He now started asking, I'm not sure that what I only decide. Bros, you get me. You be like, say, but you kissed the kiss, and then started trying to, Ruthee is not like that, not like that. For them feeling anger, and should I perhaps say because the street boys were in good terms, well, good terms with one and the costume. Perhaps slave only, we might have been safe. Perhaps no one knows. No one really knows. But Mayor Frosh decided to fully pitch his tent that night of that whole trip, and then kissing, smooshing, shenanigans and activity. That night, Mayor Frosh kind of picked a side in a battle that directly or indirectly ended to him with Brother Naija. So the street boys were out. So it's kind of, or let's say, it was kind of good, perfect, in good terms with one year. And then, due to that whole key scenario, to be over to the upload of Saturday night. That's those drama, insults, the everything that was said, cheap, the S word, the body shaming word, the slut shaming word, the B word, the F word flew like a bazillion times, the X word flew like a trillion times, other unprintable names they are thrown at each other, the bad news, and I can categorically tell you that if this was not the Big Brother Naija house, we would have seen steel cage match, pro wrestling, like Nigeria, WWE United, we have seen it. Maybe I don't know if you don't do it to you because of a handicap. Maybe would have been a straight up handicap match or that team to me, all rules, no holds back, no rules, everything flies out the window. Nobody knows. But what we got and those words delivered. So, my people, my guys, my listeners, my friends, Ruthee versus Wanni x Handi, who won the battles, who won the fight. Looking at everything that happened from the last eviction show to this most recent eviction show, who won the fight? Was it Ruthee, regardless of the fact that she's gone home, or was it Wanni x Handi that, do we say, got what they wanted? Tell us your opinion. Tell us your take on this issue in the comment section. Who won the war of words? In fact, who won the beef? Because probably call it our version of the in the house. Now, unfortunately for we, the lovers of violence and drama, unfortunately for us, we're not going to be seeing more of that. Maybe on the radio show, maybe we'll see it on the streets of social media when twins leave the house. Maybe we will. Well, tell us in the comment section who won that fight, who won the war of words, who won the battle between Ruthee in the blue corner and Wanni x Handi in the red corner. And we will be talking more on this on the flip side, right here on Bbnaija live on OloriSuperGal. Josh is telling me, please don't move a muscle, don't move an inch, get popcorn, get drink. I don't have my own drink here. So get your own drink, go on the flip side, we will be to the Bbnaija Scoop right here live on OSG Media. Josh has been riding solo for the past, 50 years, 1 billion years. Time doesn't matter, right? When we are having fun on the Bbnaija Scoop live on OSG Media. Do endeavor to follow us on all our social platforms. Drop your 2 cents, your opinions on all the pressing issues in the Bbnaija Season 9 house. And do not lose your guard, because if you lose your guard, your faith might leave the house, because it's official. No more custodial challenge. The heads of house now gets immunity, and the power is back to the people 100%. Before, the power was split between the people and the housemates, but now it is fully back in our hands. So go out there, vote. Do not slack. Do not sleep. Do not blink. Do not move a muscle. Do not lose your guard. Vote for your faith so that they will still remain in the Bbnaija house. This week, like I said, was action-packed. There was back-to-back drama, back-to-back banter. I mentioned ships, but I didn't mention everything about ships. First of all, I was talking about, before our first caller called in, I was talking about Ozzy. Ozzy seems like he's trying to start up something with Nneka, and then it also seems like he's trying to start up something with Victoria. So, Ozzy, show us, where are we heading to? Are we printing O Square 2024, 2025, or is it Ozzy Vicky, like, or Vosi, like Ozzy Toria? Like, what are we going to expect from you? Like, are you swinging both ways? Where's your head at? Let us know. And guys, also can drop in the comment section. Is Ozzy Nneka the thing, or is it Ozzy Victoria that we should be expecting? Which of the ships do you think will be sailed this coming week or in the coming weeks? I mentioned Nelita and Aces. They are doing a lot of work, especially, in fact, both of them. Tofa said something this week in his diary section, his first diary section this week, that he was proud of, or that he is proud of Suj. He's proud that Suj is now a lover boy. Gave a necklace to Nelly. They shared lots of smooshes all week long. And then even Tofa himself, who is claiming to be a lover boy. On Anita's birthday this week, he brought a flower, and in his own opinion, he felt that his gesture of care to Anita was something that would show the housemates, or would tell on the housemates, or would pepper the housemates in ships, because the ladies were looking at their men like, look at your mate, see your mate, this is what he's doing. What are you doing? What have you done for me? But you could say it's a birthday, so, like, of course, Tofa, duh. What else would you have done? You're in the Big Brother house, of course. These are the little gestures that you can do to say happy birthday to your partner, your lover, your shipmates, or the person that you're in the canoe with. If canoe is your thing, not ship, maybe it's plane, okay, your playmates. But all in all, it seemed like Tofa stepped up on his romantic game and brought in his romantic level to things this week on Bbnaija Season 9 house. Suj, like I said, Suj and Nelly did their own thing. So the ships were all accounted for this week. And moving over to this current week, the new week that we're in, TJ is on the hot seat, or should we say on the barbecue, because of his comments that he made this week, or this past week, last week. He talked about the whole tribe thing. It looks like it's an Igbo group with the Manuel twins and checkers. They're doing like an Igbo family, Igbo community thing. He might have meant well, might not have meant well, according to his explanation in his apology. But right now they're getting the stick of it because there are more Igbos in the house than just those two duos he talked about. He also said that Kelly Ray is acting snaky, like a snake. There are some shady behaviors about him that he doesn't like. Funny enough, Ben, who is seeming like the voice of reason, was the person that TJ was talking to. TJ was talking to Ben directly, man to man. Like they are a pair, they are a duo. They came in together, they are team beta. He was talking to him man to man. And Ben was not even like say, guy, why you talk like that? Though? He was not even rebuttal. He was just, like, okay. He was like nodding in agreement. Maybe you could probably say he's being smart or he's being safe. He's not disagreeing with his friend, but he was like, he wasn't disagreeing with his friend. Neither was he affirming to what his friend was saying. He was just there in the middle, collecting the gist as well. So this week, my projection for this week is that because of what TJ has done or has said, people who it seems like the better duo we are in league with, we are in alliance with, we are, a faction together, a stable together, however you want to use the word. People who they were demurely together, people who they were having a camaraderie with, perhaps because of this thing that he said, people will now start looking at him with somehow eye. Even Ben, over the week, Ben fought with him by the way to not like physical blows now, but war of what? Behave your age now! Behave your age! How old are you? Why you talk all this type of thing? He apologized later on, but now that TJ has said something concerning the twins as well, it could rub off, somehow, some way. And a lot of times they are being paired together to be in like a group for a game, a sponsored game in the house, something like that. They have been paired together. They have won a couple of games together. Team beta with the Bbnaija twins. So it might rub off. Not it might. It will, because it's already definitely starting to rub off people in a bad way, in a bad light. So my projection for this week is due to the incidents of the previous week, the happenings of the previous week. Team beta are kind of looking like they might be ostracized from a lot of things this coming week. Team beta look like they might be on the chopping block unless their fans will really vouch for them and keep them in the house, because the power is up to the people. So people might now not want to, really care about Team Beta, even though they are kind of safe because of the fact that the housemate, apart from the nomination shows where the housemate will nominate the duos that you opt for possible eviction, minus that, the friendship, the alliances that has been formed and might be scattered because of this, the dynamics will change due to what TJ has said. Nelita's reign as heads of house was 37-30. Minus the fact that they lost the wager, I think they really did a great job. Lots of housemates said that it's their best week yet as for heads of house. Even though there were issues with the people that Nelita sent to, that Nelly especially assigned to do toilet duty. She swapped kitchen duty to toilet duty, like kitchen's not your bed right, toilet's not this people's bed right, let these people do this, let these people do that. So it rubbed off on people, some people wrongly, alliances might shift, they might be up for possible eviction, they might be nominated by their fellow housemates if they didn't win the heads of house challenge this coming week and defend their title. We have not seen any back-to-back heads of house in the Brother Naija season 9 so far. Maybe we might get it from Nelita this week, this time around. So the fact that voting is now back to us and nominations is now fully for the housemates, all the alliance, all the enmity would come into play. And because of the fact that Wanni expanded this, for them, they even go now, they are okay with it because they stayed longer than their enemy, Ruthee, so they're fine with it. Well, because of the way things are going in the house, perhaps we might see TJ and Ben team Beta up for possible eviction because of what they said over the course of the week. And then people are also even coming out of Ben and how he gossips like a girl, talks too much, box his head here, box his mouth here, box his mouth here. So who knows? Who knows what will happen on the Bbnaija season 9, especially in this coming week. But we will be right back after this short break on the scoop right here on OSG Media. We'll be right back after the short break. We will be right back on the Bbnaija scoop right here on OSG Media. We'll definitely just touch on some few things and then we'll come back. Scoop right here live on OSG Media. And like we know, all good things must come to an end. Whatever has a beginning has an ending. Even Bbnaija season 9 has a beginning, it has an ending. 2024 has a beginning, it will have an ending. The Olympics, traditional weddings, events, parties, movies, fiesta, everything that is sweet, everything that is lovely, everything that is nice, everything that is senge, everything that is deliciosa, everything that is magnifico will have a beginning and then have an ending. And it has come to that time of the hour when I bid you adieu and I say goodbye. It has been lovely, having this conversation with you, giving you the scoop on all. This has been the Bbnaija Scoop right here live on OSG Media. This is the program where we talk about all things that happen in the No Lose Guard house, where all the backbos, all the hits, all the beats, all the gist, we will give it to you and play it to you right here live on the Bbnaija Scoop. Once again, if you want to be a part of the Bbnaija Scoop on OSG Media, send us a DM or send us a mail. The mail will be shown on the screen. You can also, in that mail, tell us if you want to be a guest here with us in the studio, or if you want to advertise your product on OSG Media. We will definitely receive your shots and we will do the business. And of course, follow us on our social media platforms, on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn at OloriSuperGal Media, on TikTok and on Twitter, we are OloriSuperGal. On YouTube, we are OloriSuperGal TV, and we do have a WhatsApp channel where we give you all the hits, all the beats, all the gist, all the exclusives, and all the news you can use. My name is Josh, and I thank you for giving me the privilege of having your time. Until next time, hasta luego.
TikTok. 55 over 500 people on Twitter and YouTube. Judge, please, this will be the last complaint in this issue. Okay. I'm not going to repeat myself again. There are a lot of things one can do to just disrupt it. It's simple. You didn't have anything, you didn't have anything, and you're just repeating yourself over and over again. It's like you don't want to hear that part that you're repeating yourself over. If you can watch the video, you will hear yourself and see yourself. You're repeating things over and over again, which is not meant to be. It's not a show.
You're supposed to finish with one segment before you.
And everything you're supposed to say, you didn't even mention it at all. You didn't mention the key things, aside from the fact that they even had an issue this week. I mentioned it here before you started, except from Tuesday. And those are the issues. I'm saying my own now. Nobody can tell me I do not know, I do not hear. It's a rundown of what has happened. You know how to pick it and select it.